Hello, it's Lindsay from The Vintage Button, and today we are going to turn ugly tea cards into pretty, very nice tea cards. Won't take long. The longest thing will be the decisions, which I've already made. So we are going to make this card. It's about stick-ins. No, it's Uri Geller, Mind Over Matter. Is he bending a spoon? He's bending a spoon. So, you know, I'm sure Yuri's a nice man, but we're just going to get that out of the way. We're going to stick bits and bobs over the top of him to make this card that wouldn't be useful into something that is. Now, I recently had, and there's a video about it, I had a lovely trip to a local antiques mall that's called Risley Barnes, and it is been there for quite some time. So there's if you're local, if you're in Suffolk, which is in the southeast of England, if you're in Suffolk, I would say go to Risley Barnes. It's a bit rough and ready. I had a friend who I recommended to go, and she didn't like it at all because she's, you know, it is a little bit rough and ready. There's two old barns that you can buy antiques from, and so there's a beautiful like old thatch barn that's, you know, several hundred years old, like done in a really old English style, and then there's like a more sort of wooden lean-to that's a bit younger, that I refer to as the smelly barn because it does smell a bit mildewy in there, and if you're asthmatic I wouldn't recommend it. So that's why I said it's a little bit rough and ready. But you can buy treasure. And I got so much treasure that day. And you'll have to watch the video to see all of it. But some of the treasure that I got was... Oh, look, we'll put Queenie there. A big bag of tea cards and cigarette cards for £3. And there were hundreds. And out of this 100, I would say there was probably about 25 of them that are really ugly. And I mean like Teenage Ninja Turtle ugly. And, you know, from the 90s rather than anything that's ancient. There were some really beautiful ones as well. Lots and lots of really beautiful ones. I was not disappointed at all. But it did leave me to think, what do I do with the ugly? And I always think this about the ugly, is you kind of make it go to the back. Make it stand in a corner. So that's what we're doing. We're taking our scraps and we're making the ugly. I want the pretty writing. This is a really old letter, like a scrap of a really old letter. And we're just going to snip it up a bit more. And it's going to become part of this tea card. I didn't measure that very well. That's alright, even these little slivets are always really handy in a pinch. Look at this. It won't take you long at all. Not at all. And then... like literally the longest amount of time is making the decisions, going through your little crafty stash, deciding what's going in and what's not. Let's fold these bits over. I have to put a bit more glue on. That's okay. Oh, let's stick. Oh, it'll stick. I'm gonna have to go and feed my family soon. Hello. Are you recording? I am, but I'm very nearly finished and I will come and make dinner in a little while.
Okay, I was just wondering where Dad is.
I don't know. Is he in the garage?
Probably, never mind.
There we go. Teenager. I've got to go. So, excuse the finger. I cut myself slow stitching last night with a pair of scissors like a 5-year-old. But this is how you turn that into that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. So if you've got those ugly tea cards, don't throw them away. Change them, make them into something nice that still would be nice in a Happy Mail. Still would be nice stuffed in a pocket in a journal. You could make the backs blank and then they could be little journaling cards. Yeah. There we go. A quick one for a Thursday afternoon. Hope you've had a nice day. See you tomorrow for more crafty ideas. All right then. Bye bye.